Hi there, thanks for watching this video. It's going to be about how ADO can operate in a scaled model. What I mean by that is we're so used to, over the last 10 years, implementing Scrum and Jira, and that's worked really, really well when you've got one team, one backlog, operating kind of in a silo on probably one product. Well, what scale Agile's brought in, and SAFe is a good model for this, is operating where you can have more than one team working on the same backlog almost. So we do bigger planning and work more like an enterprise and have those sort of controls. And the picture of this, which I've put up on the screen here, you can see I've only put two teams in here, but you can go up to about six, where you've got a portfolio group which really plans bigger items, and it's got teams inside that portfolio group. In this time, they've got the experts, and I've got a portfolio group that I haven't given a name to, and I've got Alpha and Beta as the two teams. I'm going to go into those in a second. Now, before I go to how those work in ADO, I'll just talk about these increments down the bottom. The portfolio group, this nameless portfolio group, they'd be big and they'd be planning on quarters. So every year they'd be planning big increments. Every 3 months, every year, every quarter they'd be planning increments. As opposed to the two squads, the Team Alpha and the Team Beta, they'd be planning every 2 weeks and doing what they do. But they'd be getting work from that big backlog and that big increment that we're working on. So if that sounds like what you're looking like you're implementing, have a look at this and I'll show you how that goes together in ADO. So the first thing I'm going to do is get down to the demonstrations I've put together earlier and have a look at these boards. So just to talk you through the boards, here are those three teams. I've got the portfolio group backlog. I can click on that and you can see that they're in a Kanban board and they're orange. And I've got two team backlogs. They both look very similar. They're purple. You can see these purple items here, and Team Beta looks pretty much the same. Team Beta. There we go. So what I want to do is give you an idea of the relationship between the orange and the purple. The orange items come first. Now these guys, this is the group. You get together quarterly and you plan what are the big things we are going to deliver over the next quarter. So you create a new item here. You go, the outcome for quarter two. Now it wouldn't be called that. It would be the actual outcome. I just haven't got time to think of one. And then once they put that in, you'd work with those teams, Team Alpha and Team Beta, say, this is the outcome. What are you going to deliver? Well, we'll deliver that thing, and we might deliver three things in this quarter. I'll just put two in, big time tentative, deliverable two. And they go, well, this is, you put the details in, you fill all this in, it'd be the smallest increment that you can value, you can deliver to a customer. And that might get to Team Beta. So deliverable one to Team Beta, and deliverable two might go to Team Alpha. So there we go. I've assigned those out. That's it. That's how it works. And then this goes to in progress, and we'd monitor this and look at this throughout the quarter, so maybe weekly, maybe fortnightly. But these guys, you've got that work linked. Team Alpha have got it on their board ready to start for that planned increment. So in that quarter, here it is, deliverable two. I'm going to click on it and I can see its parent is that outcome from quarter two. It's all linked up. So they can now start working on this just like they would, and they could plan in sprint by sprint what's going to be done in this. Now they can plan outcomes out below. So they can say, well, to get that outcome, we need to get this done, and that's this and this, and these are the things, and they have to be time boxed. But this can then make its way through here. So if you've just got those two tiers, that's what links up the portfolio group to the team groups. So if I come back here, the portfolio group looks after those orange things, plans them into these big increments, and works with these teams to work out the deliverables, which get assigned to the teams within the big increment, but they get to deliver it autonomously through their cadence of 2 weeks. And that's how it works. It's pretty easy, really. Hope you enjoyed that.